Hi, it's Claire, your intuitive reader. Am I reading your story? Let's find out. My lights are super bright. Um, so I am getting the strong feeling. I wanted to do a love reading. I wanted to do something good. I talk a lot of crap about everybody's readings being crappy, but about like negative things and stuff like that. But I kept pulling the death card. And this is somebody out there really is like seeing your manifestation, your abundance, your new glow up as the end. They want this to stop so much. So they're saying stuff about you. They're spreading gossip and rumors. Like she's on a cell phone here. They're talking crap about you. They're like, I would just, oh yeah, the king, they're just so great, aren't they? Oh yeah, did you hear about what they did? They're not so nice. They're actually like this and that, and they're spreading all these rumors, these lies about you. And here you are over here glowing up, blooming. Like it even has the same symbol in the middle of that flower as here. They can't help but talk. They have your mouth on their lips constantly. It's like they're taking up free time in your consciousness, and you're like, oh my, in their consciousness, they're like bringing you to life. They're bringing you to attention to so many people that wouldn't have even checked you out, wouldn't have even given you a passing thought. But this person can't stop talking about you, but the negative parts of you, like you were this way and you were that way, and you're like, well, the people around them are starting to go, well, this seems a little far-fetched. This seems a little dramatic. Like, I mean, like, look, this person's wearing a mask. They got a hood on, so you can't clearly see them. They're spreading these rumors so that they can't get back to them. But all it's doing is directing more and more attention to actually helping you glow up, helping you expand, because all that attention is being brought into you as energy. It's like, wow, you don't feel these negative swords. I mean, maybe you did at a certain point, but when your energy shifted, as you had your glow up, as you became more light, the more they directed at you of negativity, it just came in and transmuted as energy. So whether they realize this or not, they are actually giving you energy. They are directing attention to you, and people are seeing for themselves what a great person you are, how amazing you are. The everything they're saying is because of them, because everything is fine. See, that was a little punchline there. This is the Ten of Swords, and it can look like that, like this person talking crap about you, this person spreading gossip about you, this person literally wanting to end you with 13 here. And this is going to come to light on the full moon, which is on the 13th, or it's going to come about in 13 days, 13 weeks. I don't think it's that long though, or the next 13th of the month. And if you're watching this at a different time, it just relates to the number 13, which is an ending, which allows rebirth. So they actually like helped end the person that they had falsely created, by spreading lies and stuff like that. And you didn't react. You were like, okay, I'm going to turn all these into diamonds. Every time they stab me, it actually pierces through one of these rocks hurled at me, and I realize I'm surrounded by diamonds. And so you're just like chilling and like being like, oh wow, all these people are paying attention to me. Where'd that come from? What did I do? Because you're in this energy of the Queen of Wands. You're creating magic everywhere. You are that light, like I was talking about. Like, see how that light right there looks like the sunflower and the flames? It's that energy of you followed your instincts, you didn't react, you sat proudly as the Queen of Wands. You didn't react in a fiery way. You're like, I don't need to do that. I'm going to glow up. And you were just paying attention to stoking your own flames of being in your strength energy with the lion here. You're sitting in that authority. You're creating. Look at all this yellow and this orange. That's sacral sacral and solar plexus energy coming through. Like this is like manifesting. You can't help but glow up. And like I'm saying, everything they did to you, everything they've been saying about you, and they have been saying so much stuff. You were smart. And if this is coming to light, if this comes to light on the full moon or in 13 days, when it comes to light, when you get the information, I have stars all over me and suns. I just realized that I'm covered in suns and moons and stars. And so that when this comes to light, it's going to illuminate you in a very positive light. And it's going to show them to be, you know, like they're wearing they're trying to act like they're the knight in shining armor. That they're this great person. It could be male or female, but they're just like, oh, yes, look at me here. This is who I am. See, don't you believe me about this person because you see who I am? And they're saying very clearly that they're saying that this person is actually a liar, a nasty person, a person who will spread rumors and gossip about you, create false narratives, stories, and that's being illuminated. They can't help but be seen as your light shines, it starts shining on their mask. It starts showing the cracks in what they're saying, and it starts glinting off these swords. And then people are like, hey, wait a minute, you're the one who's been saying all this. We don't see that. We see very clearly that the collective viewer is the Queen of Wands. She's amazing. He's amazing. You are amazing. And you trusted your instincts. You weren't afraid of your shadow side. You weren't afraid to stand alone, to be by yourself. You, like I said, you took those swords and you were like started excavating around you and found out that hardening, that because see, I see a lot of black here, like that hardening, that compressing carbon. You created diamonds. You created this opportunity out of nowhere. I mean, like people are like, whoa. I mean, look at this pink energy coming through this black. It's like you saw you're like, okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Yep. I believe there will be justice. I believe there will be justice with the 11 here. Is that 11? I think that is. So that's 1-1 energy. You knew that there would be justice, but the justice wouldn't get served here on the 3D because that wasn't what was going to go on. You knew that this had to do in the ether, in the, oh, like I love this. See, here's the ether. It looks all dark, but behind it is justice coming through. And you're finally getting your justice. And it's not looking like it's very balanced. It is correct karma for what they did. You know, the divine is weighing their heart on the scales against the heart against the feather. And they're like, oh my gosh, yeah, you can't stand here. This is justice. There is no way to fool justice. We saw every single sword you tried to kill collective with, that you tried to end collective with. We saw it. We were here behind these gates, these pearly gates. See, look at that. The 2 pillars there, the 2 pillars there. They were in front of you. They were watching. They were observing. This is divine justice. Whew, I feel sorry for them. Not really anymore. No, I don't. Like, I think I learned that this weekend. I learned that this past weekend. I learned that I don't have to, I'm not a bad person if I think that justice should be fair. That if someone purposely sets out to hurt somebody. I mean, this is the 10 of Swords and the Death card, and this is a message from the divine. Everything is fine. It really is, because you were put in this person's life so that they could observe what they did to an earth angel, to a celestial, an earth child. What do they call that? Like a child of the divine, God's child. You were brought here to bring light and create and shine. And you always followed your instincts. You always followed the divine. You didn't worry about whether the path was dark. You knew that the path was there. And you followed it, and you created your own light. You created your own destiny. And they were like, sorry, hey, you are on your path here. We need to use you collective. We need to use you, viewer. We need to use you to show this person's ugly, dirty, nasty side, because justice has to be served. And you are going to be the justice. We are going to put you in there, and we're going to watch and to see if they have to prove that they are really as bad as that we think they are. We know in the 5D who they are. Sorry. We know in the 5D who... Oh, I dropped one of the cards. We know in the 5D who this person is. I dropped the death card. That's funny. So they had to drop death in there, and they had to be like, okay, we need to see it. We need to make sure that justice is served. So we're going to put this light angel in... Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Here, let me try to get the card. I can't get it. I almost had it. Okay. We need to put the earth angel, this light being, in the path of this person, of this dark entity, to see if they're going to actually choose the generous path, the path of light, or, you know, or if they're going to continue. I mean, ew, look at the water. It's all black. So are they going to continue to create, you know, death and destruction everywhere they go? Or are they going to continue this behavior? And so the divine was sitting there. See, they're sitting right there, back here watching, and see, they're all in everything, because I see this as the liminal color. They're like, okay, you know, we're watching you. And this person knew. Don't feel sorry for them. They knew there were going to be consequences, and they didn't care. It's like they made a deal with the devil. They were like, you know what? I will do anything to get what I want. I will do anything to get revenge, and I will do anything. So they did. And the divine was like, we have to use you to serve justice. So you were actually used as the pincushion to see what this person would do. They tried to end you and they couldn't. What they were doing was actually ending their ability to exist in the liminal space, cross over and be in the light. They're choosing to go down this disgusting path, this water, it's just like mud. It's thick and viscous, and they don't even realize that it's just getting more and more convoluted every time they add a sword to your back. Every time they do something, I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer. Every time they do something to you, they're not picking up on the freaking signs. They're like, hey, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. See, if you do this, it's going to lead to this. It's going to lead to that. It's going to lead to that. Come on. And over again, they keep proving to the universe, to the divine, they don't care. They would do that to a light worker. They would do that to you. And that just showed the universe, the divine, that like, okay, if you'll do that to a light worker, who won't you do that to? So justice is coming in quick. Like I was talking about with between 11 and 13 days, you're going to hear something. You're going to, you know, some news is going to get to you. It's going to move in very quickly. And it's going to allow you to move out of this situation very quickly. Because these were never going to hurt you. They might have hurt in the moment, but that was probably because you were resisting the universe using you as a test for this person, because this is a very dark person. This is a very dark energy. They don't, I mean, it's like oil runs through their veins instead of, you know, blood. It's like, it's toxic sludge. They have convoluted their heart so much. They have closed off their heart to anything manifesting and growing, to the point where even their blood that goes through their body is gunked up. It's like, an oil slick. Like they literally would pollute the water, if it would serve getting revenge on you. Wow. This person's really sucky. I like that there's multiple cats in these, and these are like pharaoh cats, but they have wings, so that's very interesting. I've never seen a cat with wings, but this is really cool. So this energy is, your energy is coming in really quick. You are the vehicle for justice, because your glow up, the reason you needed to glow up is because you trusted in the divine. It's going to knock you down. It's going to drag, and it's going to take everything and end everything. But what it's going to uncover is your true essence. And that essence is going to glow and shine so bright that you are going to be the justice that you deserve, that the world deserves. Sometimes one of us has to fall real hard, has to be sacrificed in a lot of ways. And yeah, this is you felt like you were lost a lot of the time. You felt like, why is God, why is the divine, why have they forsaken me? I follow the path. I tend to my spiritual self. I do the right things all the time. Like, here's these roses with the solar plexus energy, that manifestation. You're manifesting that in your life. And I just saw 1551. So I was hearing that mirroring. So you've been living your life, and the universe had you do this for a reason. God had you do this for a reason. Every time this person was just horrible to you, you mirrored back a positive. And you're like, I'm just going to be kinder and nicer and everything, and turn the other cheek. See, look, she's on this side. She's already been stabbed on the other. So she turned over and they did it again. And you're like, what the heck? This is horrible. I can't take this. 19 swords is just too much. It's too painful. But the universe was like, no, don't worry. Like the harder this person hits you, the bigger they, like, this person needed to fall. They're someone of influence. They have, even if it's not like a political figure, which it might be. This is about someone in your life who no one would believe they did this stuff to you. No one would believe that they made up stories and that it's not, they've created a very good narrative. They're very convincing, like, they look, smiling death here. They're very convincing. They wear a lot of masks, and they're very good at masking that they're in the wrong. But so the universe had to literally have you to lose everything, and had to be at this person's hands, so that when it came to light, when the divine came and shined light on what this person had done, like all the corpses, all the what they did to other people, celebrating these victories over hurting you and others, that they would have talked themselves into a corner. They would have done so much that there was no way they could get away from their ramifications. See, here's that black. They can't get away from the truth of what they did. And so what I noticed here too is the death card in my little spread here is clarified by the justice. And like I was talking about, they had to do the most. They had to basically, and you had to hold tight. You had to keep having faith, and you did. And if you're going through this right now, this is confirmation. Hold tight. You don't see that justice is watching every movement, every single movement, and it's going to come in and it's going to call for justice. So this, like the 10 of Swords here, everything is fine. It's coming in. Justice is coming in. These two pillars. And what I noticed too is these are two different colors, like the High Priestess. Like, you're going to be standing in your High Priestess energy when this comes to light. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Don't resist. Don't resist letting this person just do the worst things possible. I don't mean like letting them physically assault you or something, but if this is more words, this is more gossip. So I don't mean like they're like hurting you. Don't let that go. But they're going to say horrible things about you, and you're going to want to defend yourself, or you want to defend yourself. And the universe is saying, nope. I know it hurts. Feel that, but there will be justice. Stop focusing on what they're saying and trust the divine. Like, these are almost very similar images. If she were to take this blanket and put it over the sword, she could make her own throne that would look very similar. And so you're just having to see the picture through the pain. You're just having to see what the world is actually trying to give you. This is a very different message. Like, yeah, okay, wow. So we have the Hermit and the Devil at the bottom of the deck. And this is very interesting. Yeah, they were telling you, oh, so as you got hurt more and more, you retreated. And this retreating gave their smear campaign, their gossiping, room to grow. It was just like, yep, okay. Like, yep, collective is, viewer is this and that. They're a devil worshiper. See, they're hiding from what they really did. They're a really bad person. And you occasionally would look and like, this is the number 9. This is the year number 9. So this is all coming to light. You're coming out of hermit mode, or you already have. And all the stuff that they spread, all the gossip and rumors and things, the people that believe them are starting to see the cracks in this person's mask. They're starting to see clearly that this person was working real hard on creating a smear campaign. They were spending all their energy, that huge manifestation energy, to try to wreck you instead of putting energy into themselves. Like, here's the liminal, here's the solar plexus. They're just working and working and working on these very detailed plans to try to take you out. And so when you have your glow up and this person is brought, it's going to shine so much light. It's going to be like, wow. Yeah, I mean, you got the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups, this new energy. It's going to be like you're a brand new person. You're going to be like, I don't even know this person. You're like, no, you sure don't know me. You sure don't know me, because you've been basing me off of this devil, Lord of death energy. They wanted death and destruction for you because they saw that you were sailing by, even on their toxic waste river here. And they were like, wait, what? You're leaving? And you've been working in the shadows, with this hermit energy. While, you're like, oh God, there's more. And you were working on your manifestation in the background, and it was moving slowly. And you're like, when is this going to happen? Well, it's moving real fast. You're having a new beginning in life, new emotional feelings and love and opportunity. And this is this childlike energy. I get a lot. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Cups. These are new people in your environment, new energies that are coming in. They're fresh and they're fun. Some of them move at a different pace. Some of them move faster, and some of them move slower. Because you're moving away from this person's toxic river. You're like, no, thank you. I'll be that cup that you don't pour into. Thank you very much. And like I was saying, the full moon that's coming, the 13th, very important. So you're not responding. So you're moving away from this, and this is bringing in love and abundance. This is really what the universe had planned for you, and you had to have faith. Where is it? Because they were trying to say you were like this with your divine person, when you were actually like this. So they had it all backwards. You were actually connected to the divine, not this energy that they kept spewing. But they had to do that. Remember, I keep reminding you, because everything's okay with you. It will be okay. Everything's going to be okay. There's a diamond in there. This all needs to happen so that you can be free, so that it can break through this person's spell. They're having too big of an influence on your life, and so everything has to be destroyed in their life. They have to fall off the pedestal that they've concocted about, standing above you. The conflict, the drama that they've been causing you, it has to be brought to light in order for you to be free. There was no other way. It had to be this way, because this person's influence on your life, this person's reputation was going to, until they painted themselves into a corner, until they did too much, until it came to light, until their mask finally slipped. And once their mask slipped, it was over for them. And they're going to fall off their high horse. And you're going to be fine. Everything is fine. When you turn around, when you get up, when you look around, you're going to realize you're surrounded by diamonds. You're surrounded by abundance. You're surrounded by people that really want to be a part of your life and see the new you. Justice will be brought. Yes, justice for this behavior, this person's horrible plan to end you. Remember, the divine's been watching the entire time. There's no hiding from the divine. No, and if I'm watching a cross watcher, you're in trouble. Yep, you're in trouble. The divine saw everything you did. You thought you got away from it, but the divine kept telling your victim here, who you thought was a victim, lay still, play dead, go into hermit mode. And when you come out, when you come out of this hermit mode, you're going to have a massive glow up. I mean, it's going to be incredible. When you come out of the hermit mode, it's going to be like the sun came out. These are so different, right? So have faith. It will happen. It will happen. Have faith. Okay. I love you guys. Bye. Oh, wait. Like, subscribe, comment, share, turn on that little notification, turn on all notifications. And most importantly, come back and hang out and check out one of the lives. I'm really going to try to get to doing signs. I might start off with just like, what is it? Pentacles. Wait, no, Earth. Sorry. Earth signs, water signs, air signs, and fire. But to get me in the swing of it, because it still takes me a while to make videos. And then hopefully I'll get to the point where I can do it so quick that I can just do quick sign readings, like for each sign. So, okay, I love you guys. Bye. You got 2 kisses. Okay, bye.